Hey, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a look at a 2014 First Wave LEGO Star Wars set. This is the Republic AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon. For me, the strongest connection to this cannon is with the LEGO Star Wars game series, where they actually went into the real-time strategy mission segments where you actually get to build these things up at your little outposts and bases. And this is just the basic large cannon that you can set up for defense or offense. Doesn't have a lot of power there, but it's pretty iconic and something that you'll recognize very quickly in the game. You'll also end up probably destroying a bunch of these. I think that it looks nice. You know, it's got the proper functionality to it because it is kind of a walker. It's not intended to move a lot, but to actually turn around, it does what I was just showing you with actually shimmying the legs around and then rotating in the center, not necessarily in that exact order, but that's basically how it works. So you see you've got plenty of range of motion for the legs going in and out. You can also bring this thing up a little bit higher so you can actually get a little bit more elevation. You can also get some kind of walking sort of poses just a little bit where you get one just a little bit up in the air. You can actually bring that all the way up. You know, it's got enough weight where the toes are just kind of dangling there. There is no rotating turret here, so that's how you turn, but you can change the elevation of the gun, and they've got the little worm drive small little gearbox. It's actually a clear Technic gearbox right here in the center. It's not hidden very well, but you can just turn this and it gives you nice changes of elevation to the gun, and it's nice and smooth action. You can see that it can turn up fairly far, so it gets a good range of motion. You got a couple of hoses coming over the top of the thing. They also give you two actual firing features here. So there's a flick fire missile section right here, so you can see that is the missile that comes off, and then it kind of turns into just a sight if you leave that out. But you can leave that on there, and you've got refills. So they've got two extras over here on the side, which you can look at as just being kind of greebling detail or as extra ammo. Two more over here on this side. The other thing that can shoot here is the new style of 1x4 spring-loaded shooting brick, and you can see that right there. So you can actually shoot that off, and they give you a couple of those simulated laser bolts. It's much easier to use that feature than it is the flick missile setup here, because you kind of have to get your finger in here. And it's not the best place to be putting pressure on the thing, because a lot of things are built up here. But this for actual play value, this spring-loaded thing works out much better, and this is a great application of that here, because if you don't want to see it, just leave the bolt out entirely, and now it just looks like a multicolored brick, you know, and it's in grays, so it really doesn't stand out. I think it adds without taking anything away. Over here you've got your little gunner's seat, so this is your operator's spot, and it's got just a little seat to fit in right there. Looks appropriate. It's got this printed tile piece, which we've had before. You can easily move that down to put him in and then bring it right up to his face so he can control the thing. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. For figures, this set gives us Jedi Master Plo Koon and then two Wolfpack clone troopers. These are all new for 2014. Notice the insignia on the helmets of the Wolfpack troopers. These are Clone Wars sets, so you get those faces under there. Plo Koon does not have a face under there because that's a one-piece mold right there. That whole head, all one piece. You got two colors there, the dark orange and the dark bluish gray. Taking a look at some different angles so you can see just the mold of that head. Let you see what it looks like underneath there. Just a little bit of open space, a little bit of print on the back, and there you can see the prints on the backs of the identical Wolfpack troopers. These are three good solid figures, I feel like. Plo Koon is, you know, it's always great to get another good head mold of a different type of alien, especially for the Jedi that are seen in some of the TV or movie scenes. And this guy is also playable in-game, so yeah, good stuff. They also include a destroyer droid right here, and he's got four laser cannons on there. It's not the most, you know, intricate special build or anything, but it definitely does the job. It has a good presence to it, has some posability. You can change the head and you can move the lasers around, you know, change their angles a little bit, and of course you can move these legs in and out, get it kind of leaning in. Doesn't really balance on just two legs, of course, being a tripod, but you know, I think it's a pretty good looking thing. It's to a nice scale, and yeah, it could have been better, I feel, but I'm still pretty satisfied with it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing overall. You know, it's got a nice size to it. I feel like it has the presence to be kind of the focal point of a very small battle diorama if you're really going to be, you know, concentrating a lot of troops together into one area and just showing one small quadrant of a battle. The features of it are fine. The elevation of the gun works nice and smoothly. I think some of the parts are a little brightly colored, more brightly than they need to be. I wish that the little Technic gearbox in there was a little better hidden. You know, there are a lot of details I think that could have been done a little bit better, but still overall I'm happy with what you get here. I'm happy with the end result. So those are my thoughts. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll be talking to you again very soon because I always have new videos on the way. So stay tuned for more. You can follow all the updates at jangbricks.com.